Hey everyone, welcome to the back nine of the Connor O'Reilly and Cole Redalen practice round with Team OTB. We're here at the nice little OTB standard basket here on hole 12 at Pickard. And yeah, we're just showing you all the lines out here, showing you the backhands, the forehands, how each hole is playing, where all the OB lines are, and all the amazing changes that Des Moines continues to make every year. So stay tuned and enjoy.
Don't forget, OTB Disc has been supporting the disc golf tour in so many ways for so many years. So go support them. Check out some of their discs, whether it's one of me and Cole's discs or not. Just make sure you use our codes to save yourself money and get free shipping. Starting off the back nine with a par 5 in hole 10. Not the longest, 860 feet, but it's going to be all about the placement. We used to tee to the right here, maybe even further. No, this one right here to the right, and so you saw more players hanging out over this out of bounds long grass. A lot more players opt for the gap shot. It's kind of a similar change to what we saw with hole 1 in a way, forcing more of the gap plays. You will see some players mess with this left side, but mainly this right side for the right hand hyzers. Punch it through low, set up that second shot. You don't really need to be a hero on this hole. Just throw 3 solid shots. Give yourself a chance for bird. Kind of testing the ceiling there, but
so good.
It worked out.
Laced. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to try to do just the same thing. Up inside. All right, have to get really aggressive from there.
This is another hole they pinched the landing zone actually on the second shot and made it a lot trickier. So I like the change.
All right, well, this is still doable. Take a overstable driver. They brought in the OB kind of behind that tree even, so if you're gonna go to the right of the tree, you gotta make sure this goes left.
Yeah, you have to play it high or hug those branches more now.
That's straight into it. But through a lot of it.
Yeah, I think we'll see that tree come into play a lot more than in years past, and if that's what they wanted, they did a good job bringing that OB in. Okay, I'm gonna go Pioneer on this one. Really make sure to get the wing up and keep the nose up so I can move it left.
Oh yeah, that's money.
I think that's a little right, but it should be in bounds.
Yep.
This shot is not as mindless as it used to be, that's for sure.
Yep. All right. Still very doable to get up and down. I'll go to avalanche, try to dump it in there. Just nice and high.
Oh yeah, money.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
I was super worried about this one, you guys, but we're good. Sitting pretty. Such a good hole. Beautiful use of terrain. I tried so hard to throw it in that I now just gave myself a mid-range putt.
All right. Get a birdie from not so great of a drive.
Here's to get a birdie from a great drive, but a little bit of a lazy approach. What am I saying? It's still 25 feet or less. Don't be a victim to your own perfectionism. The infamous horse climbing thing. Favorite part of this course, to tell you the truth.
So here on the par 4 11th, 721 feet, definitely one of the harder holes on the course. You want to throw a good placement shot just down the hill and to the left, but don't push it too far. There's a wall of trees that can easily get in your way. The next shot, you're looking to flex a fairway driver down the middle or throw a nice straight hyzer and attack that basket. Common play, is low and slow, or you can go high and fast. I'm definitely going to be going high and fast with Avalanche. Love it. Looks pretty
Hadn't really
good.
thought of that hyzer, but definitely takes that Mando out of play. I'm gonna try to take the kind of inside Mando beating hyzer though, and see if it can give me maybe a justice into the green or something like that. That's low, but the crosswind kept me up.
So good. That's actually so good.
Yeah, that one's probably gonna be looking at the basket. We'll see. All right, I think the grass might be super healthy, but you can see the legendary path of the lady who walks here every single day. She is the definition of process-oriented.
All right, well, I'm a bit inside here, but that's not a huge deal because we just go over the top, you know? If we're pinched, we just throw it a little higher.
Yeah, the gap's pretty clean, I feel like, this year. I didn't know he was talking that high, but it looks like he's got a putt.
Probably pretty short, but
Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. Well, you guys, I drove it a little bit too long, actually. Needed more height, probably, on my drive, because everything else I liked about it. See if we can make lemonade out of lemons, though. Oh, no. I bleed for this game. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Okay, I am about 85 feet here. A little bit of a sketchy green to run it on. Well, we're talking practice. And I'm with the long putt master kid, so I gotta try. Oh.
cool.
Uh-oh. I think it's that, but who knows?
Probably took off.
Yeah, it did look like it wanted to.
All right, this kind of shows you the importance of a good drive to be able to attack this pin on the second shot. It's really hard to do so, but still have an opportunity. Oh yeah,
Wow.
all day.
Yeah, this hole's always had so much potential, and I'm happy to see that it's really maximized that potential now. Good job, Ty, Gannon, and crew. Hole 12, pretty fun par 3 out here. Double mandatory, playing generously downhill into the woods and then finishing onto the upslope green. You can see the rock wall there. That's a good aim point. If you can just hit yourself just past the rock wall, you're going to get that anti-jump up to the right, and you're going to be pretty parked. But anything that slides up to the rock wall, you feel like you did a good job here. You really just want to hit the gap. I'm playing Luna. Take your best straight shot. That's my best straight shot.
Wow, that's actually really impressive.
Oh, I love seeing it hit the mulch and then just spin in place.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a great shot.
Thank you.
Very common to see forehands on this hole as well, but I'm also going to be a backhand guy. I feel like I'm able to hit this gap a little more confidently with it.
Yeah, forehand plays, but there is water out of bounds right of the basket. And that's why I prefer backhand.
I just got to throw mine a little lower. That was a bit high.
The little changes every year, like the one they added this year, adding this erosion control wall. Beautiful visual. Hopefully it helps keep that creek intact a little better too. Every year this place just gets better and better. The look back just shows how steep the elevation changes here. And here's out of bounds that you can't see just right of the rock wall. Nicely done. Birdies on the OTB discs, tower
Sir.
hole. It's only right.
We're here in hole 13, 333 foot par 3. We have a couple trees down the middle you want to miss. You want to fight down into the woods and barely go off to the right. There's a little cliff and drop off to the right side of the basket, so you don't want to fall down there as there's some OB on that right side as well. There's two plays here. You want to go down the middle, or you can go down this far left side, play some backhand turnovers from some players. You'll see some forehands from some players. It's kind of however you want to go straight into the woods and a little bit down to the right. I've tried this Spike Heiser route before on the high right side. I did that last year. I don't think I'm going to do that this year. If there's any sort of wind, it's pretty hard to predict. So I think I'm going to be trying to go for the backhand like wide turnover and gradually turn in there. Let's try it out.
I would have thought this would have been a forehand hole for you for sure. That's solid though.
Yeah, that'll work. It's kind of I feel like it's a little bit of a weird
You got to really hyzer it,
angle.
I think.
Yeah, you got to throw it on a lot of hyzer.
But I think once you commit to the hyzer,
That looked pretty good.
It's pretty easy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try the forehand as well.
Man, it feels so good to be able to throw a forehand without pain again.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll end up doing.
That looked easy. I was surprised to not see you do it, but it's all right. I'm here to help you out.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think
When you got so many skills, though, sometimes it can be harder to make decisions, believe it or not. And decision making is a skill in itself.
Absolutely. Jam a big one. Gosh, I tried to be a dog, dude.
So if we've learned anything about playing with
Just
Cole,
wanna
you can never
step
really
up.
count him out on the greens.
I'm actually gonna take a few more from this distance.
Oh, look at my guy, Kobe Bryant's bench warmer back there. Oh,
Almost died. Wow. So bad.
since my driver did all the work.
That's a sick drive.
All right, so what is that? I think I'm 4 down, 2 bogeys, not too bad.
I don't even know what I'm at, but something.
What were you through 9?
I
I think you had me by 1 through 9, so you were 3 down?
birdied. I've been birdieing. I feel like I was 1 down through 5. I bogeyed 6. No, I was 2 down through 5. Bogeyed 6. So I was 1 down. Birdied 7. Birdied 8.
Oh yeah, you did get 8.
Bogeyed 9. 'Cause, I mean, I didn't really play out my OB drive.
True, yeah.
So I'll say I bogeyed 9. So that was 2 down through 9. Birdied 10, birdied 11, birdied 12. So I'm 5 down.
Nice.
Pretty sure I'm 5 down.
Yeah, I thought you had me by 1.
I don't even know which one's my real one. I think it's this one right here.
I think it was that
This is the one I blew right.
Okay, hole 14, placement shot off the tee. You're just really making a decision. Do you want to go mid-range or fairway for the most part for the players who are playing the backhand? You want to fight the fade, play a straight shot essentially to give yourself more options into the green. You will see forehands as well. Pretty stiff headwind. My Athena that I want to throw should be on the basket of this hole right now, so I'm going to throw PD instead. Play a little more of like a dead straight baby flex. Hopefully the wind will hold off the fade here.
That's smooth. It'll swing nicely too.
Yeah, a little more of a flexy line than I'd like to play here, but I think that's a decent spot.
It's a great shot.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like throwing mid-range off this tee. I can throw it as hard as I want and not worry too much about that right side. So I'm gonna throw this quake on a little flex.
Come on.
That held over way more than I expected it to. So I gotta play for that next time.
Yeah, the wind direction makes a big difference on this drive.
Yeah. All right. Very low ceiling on this second shot. That's what the pipeline is for.
For piping lines, wow. I mean, y'all better pay this guy, DJ. Oh my god.
Go get your Tour Series pipelines at otbdisc.com.
I've got a similar looking window, a little bit closer. And I think my Iron Samurai MD3 is probably my best shape for this right now. I don't like the low below this cedar branch, so I'm gonna try to play just left of it on a little bit of turn. Oh, way left of it.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
That's.
Oh no, I was right.
Not
I don't
a
even
fun-
know if that tree's in bounds over on that side or not. We'll find out. Actually, I take that back. I don't know that there is an easy approach on this shot. Unless you can throw it to like right about where Cole's at right now. All right, let's see if this tree on the other side is inbounds. See if I at least get to advance to that. Looks like it is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, not terrible for my score. Hopefully we find the disc. And the good thing about them tightening the out of bounds here, it'll punish the bad shots, but it'll also speed up the pace of play on a hole that maybe didn't have the greatest pacing. Kick pretty straight out, take my meter up. Chip up a little sake slammer.
Oh yeah, great shot.
Cold
Love to
for the
see this one fall.
elusive birdie.
Out of the basket.
Hole 14, don't give it up easy. It makes you want it that much more. Fun hole. Tough approach.
On the 15th hole, it's a par 4, 600 feet. Up and around the corner here, you want to throw a very overstable distance driver. Throw it to that back wall, but fade just in front of it, inbounds, and you'll have a pretty straight approach to a left sloping green. You want to land nice and soft on it with a slow disc, but the tee shot is really just about getting high and left, so I'm going to go with my overstable Tsunami. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, money ball.
Love it.
I'm gonna take Nuke OS, just looking for some good ground action. Oh, it's a little bit wide.
Hmm.
And yeah, I think I found the OB with that bit of a tree hit. See if we can save it. Can't be that. Little garter snake. Oh, where'd you go? There. Lost sight of it. Oh, you guys, I found a little pocket. Little pocket right here. And yeah, Cole just mentioned the bugs. The horseflies out here are relentless. They just like pick you out and follow you
Yeah.
until you somehow kill them, but they're quick little buggers.
And then the other one, their friend finds you and follows you.
All right, pro tip, I'm gonna take my out of bounds as far this way as I can. And then I'm gonna give myself some relief off this corner, straight in line with the basket, to make it maybe manageable. So I don't know, this is gonna be tough, savey if we can get it. Oh wait, is my basket on the, am I disc on the last basket? Let me check. Okay, tough spot to save, but I'm gonna try or be darn doing it with the little Raptor Flex.
Like tough position.
Got to make sure to get left off the tee.
Brought this OB in on the left to circle's edge, which is definitely difficult. Bit of headwind here. I'm gonna throw my zone, just make sure I get left. Hit that nice and hard and flat on the right side. And that came out early. That's something that's really hard about this slope that I needed to account for. It is sloping this way, so you want to early release it. And I did the same thing.
I always love this approach. It's such like a physically simple one until you throw in that side slope, not only that you're landing on,
Yep.
but the one you're throwing from as well.
Yep.
And the crossing wind.
I think it's okay to trust that straighter disc too.
Yep. As long as you come out a little hyzer with the straighter one. A little
Drop,
100-footer.
Oh. All right. Oh, we can still say birdie with this.
There's a lot more putting windows in there than there used to be.
Yeah.
Which I'm
No.
happy about, because you know what the DGPT fans love more than anything? A big putt or an ace. So,
Yep.
I don't care if the big putt's for double bogey and you're tapping out for birdie, you're going to get some cheers for that big putt. How's it going?
Hello.
Morning. How are you?
Good, good.
I'm on staff.
Yeah, these are a little...
We're trying to do something about these slippery.
I was wondering if there's any way to like get the tees power washed. Because I feel like that's... Because some of them just have like mud and like a little bit of moss built up, I feel like almost, you know?
Okay.
Like when they're dry, they're great, but I feel like this one probably going to be a little sketchy.
Okay. Yeah, we usually throw that aggregate down
Okay.
and really stomp it in, then sweep it off.
That probably helps
That's
too,
what
yeah.
we've been doing last couple.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We actually need to paint. We got a non-stick or a non-slip
Yeah.
for these.
Yeah. Okay.
I was kind of assessing the situation.
Sweet.
And I wanna watch this.
Hole 16, 330-foot par 3. Used to tee down there from the bottom, still playing the same tunnel. And a beautiful and challenging hole here. You got to play a hyzer on the right-hand backhand that stands up a little bit if you want to pure it. I'm going to go MD3.
Oh, stand up.
That might be in the FPO basket.
Oh!
Right side chains of the FPO. And it actually kicked me to a decent spot.
Into the
straight
circle
ahead.
for the MPO. That's hilarious.
That basket's always under assault here, I feel like, every year.
Nope, that's inside.
You got a putt.
I got one more. That thing is so stable.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I have to, because those two went so left. But then that goes straight.
It's probably one of the more aced FPO baskets by the MPO players in practice on the tour.
Yeah.
There's a couple throughout the year that really get in the way.
All right, just gonna tap out real quick.
Easy tap out. Oh. I did get a good little bounce though. So we got to see one putt. Wow. I tried to pop my fingers so hard there, y'all. Lock in, Big C.
Here on hole 17, par 4, 603 feet, you got two options off the tee. You got a wide left shot with a forehand, or you can go right side, which is the straighter shot with the backhand. You want to be a little more to the right side, or sorry, the left side of the landing zone. It really opens up a forehand or backhand turnover into the Iowa State shaped green. This is a super cool change on the course. I'm really glad they did it. And it plays as a really good separation par 4 coming down the stretch. So I'm going to be going this backhand route with a distance driver. Kind of a slick tee pad right here.
Yeah, it is. And there's that left miss that's pretty advantageous that Cole mentioned.
Yep.
They also cut like maybe 4 or 5 trees down this left side gap. So it's a real dual option, I'd say now. I'm even thinking about flirting with a roller because I got one out past that tree yesterday pretty good. But I'm going to play the air shot first. I think if I can trust the tee box, I like the air shot. If not, I kind of don't hate the roller. Oh my god, my back foot was slipping out there. But also, like me and Cole both showed, you can kind of just...
A lot of gaps there, I guess. This tee pad is not particularly good.
Yeah, we need better texture on a lot of these tees. I think the Cement Tech tees aren't bad if the texture is done right.
Yeah.
Try one roller just for funsies.
They're definitely a good size.
Yeah, size is great, leveling's great. So far, it's worked out pretty good. Pretty good.
That's crazy.
Kind of a tricky spot here. I have like this little doorway that's gonna like get in the way of my swing, possibly. Backhand's too low ceiling. I'm gonna try to get a forehand there. Take the risk to get the reward. That's the way I like to hold the forehand out. I'm a little worried about this tree here, but I think I'll be okay. Let's try it. That was so awkward the way I tried to load that and throw it. Yeah, we're going to the DZ, guys.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you just take your little layup here and just play the next shot. That's boring though.
All right, a little bit pinched with this left tree here, but I cannot complain. This is a nice open run up. I just got to flex a little forehand up there and get under the basket.
This hatchet had a wide open hyzer.
Oh yeah, just on the island.
Okay, we believe that you must cross over the island to go to that putting drop zone. So I'm just gonna throw one in from over here. I'm just gonna throw one in.
Go!
Oh! Thought we did it.
What a try.
If you have the chance to do something like make an Iowa shaped green, I say do it. As long as you do it decently. Maybe don't make the shape of like some crazy state that has these tiny little pockets in it. Maybe you round it out, but I think it adds character to the course.
Looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. Birdie. Force, avalanche, steady.
I'm still debating, you guys. Like I said, if that tee never really dries out, I might be taking the roller. Because so far the roller has given me better looks. But if the tee is dry, I like committing to that right side gap. Either way, I might like that.
A lot of islands on this course.
Yep.
A lot of islands.
You gotta do what you can to get that island life going in the middle of America.
Right.
Yeah, you guys, it is kind of just a common theme throughout the course. We have seen a lot of rain the last few days, but these tees are just not quite doing it. And if you can nail your tee material at your course, it goes such a long way for the enjoyment and just seeing the high level of golf be played. Hole 18, 610 foot par 4, not the longest but it's gonna require a lot out of the players. You gotta play out of this gap. The further left you can get, the better angles you have into this green. We have a new mandatory forcing you left to flirt with that out of bounds line, throw it over the stands with the fans on the left side. I'm gonna go driver off the tee, DD3. I do like that they cut out that tree on the right side of this gap. It used to be like a good and lucky shot. Now it's just pure. Try to keep slow feet there. Too much hyzer, but once again, that is the miss on both of these holes.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, might have a tree in my swing, but it's a decent spot.
My goal is just get as far out and as straight into that open as it possibly can. If it'll set up a forehand or a backhand turnover, which either one I feel pretty comfortable with. So let's just get through the gap. And that's drilling nothing. It's a little soft.
We're neighbors again.
Not throwing very hard.
So we are almost to the promised land. The issue is we're not really gonna have a free swing from here, and we gotta get over there.
Throwing a roller.
I was thinking the same. I feel like it's the only option. I don't know, I already hit my hand in a tree earlier, so I'm gonna try to go patent pending roller.
Tournament play, definitely looking at a layup here.
Yeah, probably lay up and pick our easy 250-foot approach, but
yeah.
I'm here to press in practice.
Oh no.
Be sturdy, Wall. Oh yeah, so sturdy.
All right, well, we got another try. Try to lay this on angle on the OB line. Oh, that's so hard.
Come on. Oh, that wall just kills
Oh,
them.
it stood up? It's standing up?
Is it?
There's a chance. There's a small chance that I use the wall to my
Let us know in the
advantage.
comments, is Cole in or out of bounds? All right, I probably went out of bounds somewhere in this region. I'm gonna go just his forehand. That'll putt.
I probably went back a little far out there, but we're just gonna close off the round.
We're ready. We're ready for some food and some rest.
Yeah.
Hydration.
It is hot here in Des Moines right
Be
now.
done sweating.
Yep.
My shirt has pretty much no dry spots left. All right,
No,
Cole for
6
7.
under. 6 under,
Let's see,
something
what
like
was
that. I'm okay with a little hot, sluggish day. Not my best golf. I think anywhere 7 under or better is pretty solid. You'd love to be at the top of the field though, so whatever that takes.
I got the Homer Simpson putt. Oh. You hate to have to go double knee on the final green, but
Oh boy. Good thing it's not elevated.
yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's a nice finish.
From Underhill to under par. It's been a blast out here at Des Moines. Thanks to Cole for joining. Thanks to you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.